Prince Harry appeared defensive and gave a hostile response when asked about his relationship with his brother and father, which could indicate their relationship hasn't fully healed, a body language expert has claimed. During the interview, Harry was asked by the anchor if he missed his family at home. In response he said yes, before adding, especially over the last 2 years, for most people, have we not missed their families? Right? The Duke was then asked specifically if he missed his brother and father, Prince William and Prince Charles. However, he stopped short of answering directly, saying he was focused on competitors at the Invictus Games. Internationally renowned body language expert Dr. Lillian Glass analyzed Harry's appearance during this segment of the interview exclusively for Express.co.uk. She claims Harry's body language, at times, appears defensive and there were signals that the Duke was both sad and angry. Dr. Glass pointed out that the Duke does a small shoulder shrug when explaining that he had missed his family, and claims this is a signal of deception. She added, he then gets defensive as he says, "Don't we all miss our family?" He answers a question with a question and gets defensive and looks tense and gestures expansively as he reveals a lot through this body language, showing that he is both sad and angry as he purses his lips at the end as well. She claims avoiding the question about his relationship with his brother and father showed a clear animosity and described his response as hostile. Dr. Glass said, and to reveal his clear animosity towards his brother and dad when asked if he missed them, he doesn't even answer the question and at least say yes. He says, "Look, I am here." It is a hostile response as he reveals his anger towards them. Then he goes on to further ignore the question and brings up the families of the Invictus participants and makes himself into some type of hero in his own mind that he wants to help their families and give them a lifetime experience. She claims this is another example of the Duke deflecting when asked a personal question. A body language expert claims to have noticed Meghan Markle exhibiting hostile behavior during a media interview in her time as an actress. Before she met Prince Harry and briefly became a working member of the royal family, Meghan starred as Rachel Zane in U.S. legal drama Suits. Now, looking back at an interview the now Duchess of Sussex featured in during a mid-season premiere for the TV series, body language expert Jesus Enrique Rosas claims to have spotted a series of unusual gestures made by Meghan. In a YouTube video entitled "Watch Meghan Markle's Mask Slip in a Split Second," the body language guy observed that the former actress's body language exhibited a number of emotions in a short period of time. Jesus, who has written several books on body language and also has more than 200,000 followers on YouTube, singled out a moment where Meghan appeared to have clenched her jaw. This came at the beginning of the interview, when host Ruben J appeared to fumble with his notes and confuse his question cards briefly while introducing his guest. Focusing on Meghan's response to this delay, Jesus referred to this moment as a compound facial expression, meaning the body language gesture has a mix of various signals. When an analyst spots a compound expression, you have to judge, what is the correct word to define what you are seeing? Jesus explained. This is because compound expressions can have any kind of facial combination. In this case, my personal take on it is that I see hostility. The body language expert sought to support his theory by pointing out a moment when Meghan faces the interviewer and appears to clench her jaw while tilting her head down. Clenching the jaw, most of the time, is trying to release stress. Does it mean that Meghan is angry all the time? Maybe not, he continued. But it seems that she has adapted that jaw clenching is a bad habit. But if she adopted this as a bad habit, it's because at some point, she had these intense bouts of emotions that required that facial escape.